You took your shame and made it law, put holy teeth inside its jaw, taught heaven how to look away, while innocence was made to pay. He gave you cruelty a name, then lit a candle to the flame, built a witness from your scars, then called that witness Lord of Stars. You made him jealous, made him thin, a God who looks too much like men. If he can break, then he can bruise. If he needs a rage, then he needs you. I cannot pledge allegiance to your God. Mine is not that small. Yours still shakes behind his thunder. Mine does not at all. Your God bruises, your God bargains, your God stars for what he hardens. Your God watches, your God needs, your God plants the fear he feeds. A jealous God is still controlled, even wrapped in cloth of gold. You made God in your image first, then called your damaged universe. Your God needs, your God pleads. Mine just sees your hateful deeds. You taught your heaven how to hate, how to sanctify a closing gate. You made divine what you could not heal, then made the wound more real to feel. Mine would never need a chain to turn devotion into pain, but yours still sounds like fractured men hiding in the book again. If he must judge, then he is blind. If he must rule, then he is confined. I cannot pledge allegiance to your God. Mine is not that weak. Yours still trembles in the silence. Mine would never speak. Your God bruises, your God borrows, your God lives inside your sorrows. Your God watches, your God waits, your God needs a sinner to create. A jealous God is still a slave to every fear he could not save. You made God in your image first, and taught the womb to sound like church. You did not find him, you designed him. Out of every wound you would not name, you gave your violence a sacred name. And every soul you taught to fear was only kneeling to see you there. I cannot pledge allegiance to your God. Mine would not need this. Yours still feeds on human weakness. Kiss the hand that trembles, then strikes the child, then calls the wound reconciled. Your God bruises, your God feeds, your God creates the pain he needs. A jealous God is still in chains, still ruled by all he cannot tame. You made God in your image first, then blamed the victims for the hurt. You call it faith, I call it fear. You call him love, I see you there. You call it truth, you call it light. I call a man too small for light. You did not find him, you designed him, then hid yourself inside him. Mine just sees